Hi, people. Welcome to the delivery room, where we talk about trending issues as it is happening. It is one of the most argumentative program you can ever watch or come across because we deliver it hot. As they come, we they drop them. Each topic, each episode is always a buzzbuzz, like I used to say. It has to be hot. And for you to deliver something, definitely it has to be heated. And today is no different because we're talking about something that's pertaining to us, especially as young people, married, single. Well, it's still pertaining to us. But I don't do this alone. But first of all, my name is Timmy Dio Anthony. And today, it is a house full of men. Guys, actually, Kenny is missing some way or the other. But it's a set full of men. And starting from my right, I have a big looking black African representative.
Yeah, it's good to be here. It's a black and brown set, so
I wonder how it happened because we didn't tell each other about
Of
this.
course.
But great to have you here.
Yeah, pleasure.
Right, Nakel Medina, looking cold, looking calm.
Brown skin boy.
80s girl, no boy.
I'm speaking for myself. Does it concern me, concern you?
So you cannot sing for me.
You're on black brown.
And so I'm a mixture of both sides.
Shekusheye.
You're a combination of colors. But here is
Good to be here,
Nakel.
though.
Yeah. Great to have you here. And finally, we have a recurring face, MX.
Yeah, it's good to join this time around.
Yeah, great to have you here. Awesome. All right, so like I do say, you know how we do it here. We talk about issues that concern us, trending issues. So far, it is trending. Definitely, we'll talk about it here on the delivery room. And today, we're asking a question, and it's going to spark up reaction. Definitely, it's going to spark up something. Forgiving infidelity. Can you forgive infidelity? All right, straight up conversation coming through. Habib, can you forgive infidelity?
Why did you start from me?
I just have to start from you.
I think I am going to stay in the middle.
I like. No, we can't start off on that note.
I
No.
can forgive, but I don't think it is natural for a man to forgive infidelity. So I would say I cannot forgive infidelity. But then there would be situations that might maybe, it's a mistake. It's something that just happened. It's a happenstance. It's not planned, The context would determine. But from where I sit right now, I cannot forgive.
You cannot.
Yeah.
You cannot. You've chosen the path.
No.
So infidelity, that's a marriage, cheating in relationship. You can't forgive that.
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
I'm coming to you, but you can be forgiven, Nabi.
No, but of course, he also, what I don't give, I can't take. So it's because I can't do it. Now, as a human, I believe that we all have our deficiencies. So, but for me to say I can't forgive it, it means that I can't do it. So I can't give what I can't take.
Nakel, can you forgive infidelity?
Of course, you see, marriage or relationship here, you see, comes with a lot of bosses, and forgiveness is one of them. Lot of forgiveness, because along the line, the road is slippery, the road is rough. Sometimes it will get dark. You don't know what you're going to encounter during the journey. But if you, as a person, can forgive yourself, when you say you can't forgive, that means for you to forgive yourself is impossible. You must be able to when you are able to forgive yourself, then you'll be able to forgive. Because this person that we're talking about is not just an outsider. It's someone that is part and parcel of you. Two people coming together to become one. For you, for that happiness to stand, for you to it's a journey of forever. So you must make sure forgiveness comes in. And we have a lot of different forgiveness, like you said, be it infidelity, be it this. And this is it's good that we are men on the set.
So you guys can actually
Hello.
make it
Yes,
clear to
this
me
is
and
it.
let,
You see,
and
when
let
we
me see
talking
from your
of,
own
when we
angle.
we are talking
when we are talking of
infidelity.
infidelity,
Wait.
infidelity in the aspect of men is
Marriage, infidelity
yes, I want to
in
say
marriage, and then cheating in relationship.
men cheat for no reason. Good, note this.
Because
Men,
it's your nature.
Men
It's your
cheat
nature.
for no reason. But for woman to cheat, there must be something. Women don't just do things. But men do things for no reason.
But women need to have. They need
Yeah,
to
that
have
means
the
something
corporate-
must have gone wrong.
Let me move. Let me come to MX. MX, you heard Nakel's point of view.
Well,
Do you have an agreement? Can you forgive it? Can there be a reason why your woman, your girl, or your wife would cheat or go into infidelity and you would forgive or not?
okay, my first question is I need a little bit of clarification here. My woman as a girlfriend or my wife?
Be it
Okay.
either.
So it could be any of it. Depends on whichever you want to be. Choose it from the marital angle, because yes, it's from relationship that you grow into marriage. So if it
Okay,
happens,
so in relationship, it might be a little bit different. There might be a little bit twist to it in the sense that I might, in fact, I can't forgive because. Why are you laughing now? I mean, so I sincerely can't.
people
I
around.
thought you had a different.
No, I was thinking, so this is it. In relationship, for me, if it has never gotten to that stage of commitment, if it is still boyfriend or girlfriend,
Commitment. Now, no, we
don't wait. I'm coming there. You don't
Okay.
own each other.
okay.
You cheat. She cheats.
Everybody cheats.
Everybody cheats. So you don't hold each other any explanation. I'm talking about at the point of boyfriend, girlfriend. At the point of commitment, maybe engaged, not married yet. At the point of commitment, I think that is when I believe cheating shouldn't even be in question at all.
Okay.
Now, at the point of marriage,
Yes.
then trust me, that one that Nakel is saying, I'm very sure he's just saying it for the camera. No matter what the reason is, I don't see. Let me tell you one thing. When you say women cheat with reasons, in fact, that even makes it more difficult for me to forgive. For a woman to have come in conclusion to cheat, he might have thought it all through.
It means you are no longer relevant.
I'm telling you, you are no longer relevant.
Even it happens mistakenly. And that is why I said, for a reason. Imagine a woman that is lacking attention from the man. See somebody that is giving the attention. And that man might take opportunity.
So are you
and
saying
it might just happen. It might not even be planned. And you get to know. You get to forgive.
So
Because
are you saying lack of attention is a very good reason to cheat? Lack of attention.
That is what I'm saying.
No, we're not even looking
The
for good
woman might not even
reasons.
plan it.
How?
There are lots of things that
What do you mean by plan? Do you
Hello.
plan?
Now, maybe
If you are not
he just
giving- for example, a man is not giving
accidentally-
the wife attention.
Cheating
and
is
someone
usually planned, I think.
It's not planned.
Yes,
bro.
definitely.
It's not
I think it's planned.
It
I
could
think
happen.
it's
It
planned.
could,
Bro,
it
like
could
how?
happen.
Please, can you please give us a scenario?
Okay,
Do
let
you
me
cheat
give you
with
a
someone
scenario.
you don't know?
You have a wife, you are not giving the wife attention.
Okay.
You have a wife that you are always disrespecting.
Okay.
You have a wife that you are always making her feel like she's nothing.
She should
And
leave.
someone, because all of us are friends, and maybe she has somebody somewhere that is the
She should end the
opposite sex.
relationship.
Hello, let me talk. You should learn. Or you have somebody opposite sex that is giving her attention, or maybe she's always telling a situation, and this person is giving her that respect, making her feel that no, she worth a lot.
Now, Ken, what are you saying? Give us a
Hello.
scenario
That's what I'm
of
giving you.
something that is not
It's-
And
planned.
that's what I'm telling you.
It's
And
not
they
a
get
scenario.
together,
It's
they start
painting
seeing.
scenario.
Okay.
They start seeing.
Uh-huh.
You understand? Even some men, after
Even the scene was not
have issue
planned.
with their wife, they send the wife out of house. And this wife is sitting down, meeting this person, they talking, the person try to console, and things happen.
And this
That's
happened.
but is that a good enough reason?
Hello?
Why you should you should break the vow. Now let's talk about it getting to marriage. Is that enough reason why you should break the promises and the commitments and the vow you made at the
Togetherness
altar?
can cause anything. Togetherness can cause anything.
What do you mean by togetherness?
Togetherness, me and you spending time most of the time can cause anything.
Yes.
Sleep on the
So are you telling me
Yes.
that all the ladies you have spent time with, you have had sex with them?
That one is
So
once in a time.
that's
No,
that
when
is
you
not-
say togetherness,
you are not saying-
that's
you are
even
not
taking
saying-
it out of context.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean,
So we are talking specifically infidelity here. So infidelity means that at that point you are giving what is exclusive to your partner to someone else.
Yes.
There could be many occasions, there could be many reasons, there could be anything that could have occasioned that to happen. But at that point, there's a reason for that word infidelity. It means that at that point, your loyalty to your partner is questionable. Your husband or partner can no longer give you the 100% trust that you're supposed to have. So when those two things are off in a relationship, then I don't think I have the peace of mind to continue. When
Are you now saying men that have two wives, they are not loyal to one or they don't love? Because if they are
there are social standards to this thing. So if you have two wives, it means that you are responsible for these two wives.
you can't love them equally.
That is even, let the man decide if he wants to love equally. Let him and his God decide if he wants to love equally.
A woman,
that is a different
a one-time
case.
mistake. A one-time mistake. Because there can be mistake. A one-time mistake. A one-time mistake
cannot be forgiven.
And
so at the beginning, I said that we need to consider the context of this, the situation, whatever happens. So in a case where
you are buying my idea.
No,
you want to consider. For you considering, you know something must have happened.
I don't agree with you. Actually,
if it is a forceful, if it is a forceful situation where, of course, maybe there's a boss subordinate situation at work.
I would like you to ask a question before you
and the boss overpowers you.
That is rape.
No, I'm saying
that
situation.
That is infidelity. That is rape.
That situation.
Can you forgive
of course,
the wife?
I'll forgive it.
That is rape.
I'll forgive that. That's not my wife's
Hello,
fault.
You said what? You said
That
what?
is not
If
my
your
wife's
wife is
fault.
raped, can you forgive her?
Yes, I
That is
will.
rape. What are you
Then
saying?
you can forgive fidelity. That's
No,
what
it is a conscious act.
This is the truth.
There are two different
Infidelity
things.
and
You
deliberate
hear
act.
it. It's a hearsay. Not something you see. But your wife, if your wife is being raped in your presence, are you going to forgive her or not?
No, of course.
That's
Infidelity.
That's
Wait.
Nakel, that's
So-
a different
Hello,
situation.
Dayo, let me tell you, infidelity, most of it is an essay. It's the way, maybe even too short. It's not what you're seeing. But this one, you are seeing it.
But it's
See,
not
you see
intentional.
Another
It's
man
not
making
the
love to your
point.
wife. If you can forgive her, believe me,
Nakel.
it's easy for you to forgive her.
Calm down.
MX,
When it
That's
comes to
just it.
cheating,
Okay,
Yes.
there is nothing like force. They don't force people to
They
cheat.
don't force it. Yes.
it's
Thank you.
intentional.
Yes.
When it comes to rape
Yes.
is force.
Yes.
There is a force behind it, which means forgiveness. In fact,
It is not your wife's
is
fault,
not your
of
wife's
course.
fault.
Yeah.
We are talking about cheating, infidelity,
Yeah.
a decision that was made.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Even now, the mistake you are talking about, when you say togetherness can cause anything, no matter how I treat my wife, even if I'm the worst husband in the world, I believe the right thing to do is for you to end that marriage before you go out and have, sex wherever you want to have
The
sex.
man saying this,
Yes.
Let
man-
him. Let him.
Yes.
Nakel,
The best thing for you is to end that marriage. Do you understand? Or basically, if you don't want to end this legally, have it in your mind that I'm never going to have anything to do sexually with this man again since I'm having sex outside. So you know that you are not connected sexually. Sorry. So when you're talking about this infidelity of a thing, let me ask you a question. What do you put the repetition of acts? So you think because you've forgiven her,
once.
it won't happen again?
It will
Is that
end
what you
like
do
think?
not.
Is that what you
Because
think?
To end like that.
This is it. This is it. The people involved, for you to say you want to forgive, you must have known the person you want to forgive. Is your wife. You chose to be with her. Now, this happened. This is where communication comes in. What goes wrong? It's not like you marry a slut. Somebody that marry a slut and you heard or you get to know that your wife is involved in infidelity. I don't see reason why you should be annoyed. She's going back to her source. but you marry a decent woman and you see this thing, and you know this thing happen.
She ceased to be decent. Whenever
Hello.
she ceased to be decent.
She does that. She went back to her source. But you marry a decent woman.
You don't marry a decent woman if she cheats.
Hello, there are
Even
decent
if it is
women.
once.
There are decent
She
women.
ceased to be
There are decent
a decent
women.
woman.
Nakel,
Yeah, there are.
that means you are looking at a one-time situation.
With
one time. But no,
hello,
with
it
what-
might not
with
even be
what-
one time.
with
It
what-
might have been happening. You don't know something. You don't know. You don't know.
But
Okay.
when you
Get
Yes,
to know.
if you don't know, you don't know.
You
It's
get
better.
now get
That
to
one
know.
is better.
You now get
better.
If you don't know,
kill
if
you.
you don't know, then why are you now talking about
Nakel,
infidelity?
now let me build
But
on.
you
Let
now
me
get to know.
let me
Even
build on this.
if she has been doing it for 1 year, 2 years, you don't know. She has never left a traces. Now you get to know. Are you going to be asking for
Nakel,
years? Now you
Nakel.
want to know
Nak-
what went wrong.
Nakel, let me build on this same point
Okay.
you're giving and
Okay.
say, if you forgive at this one time, fine, it's been going on for years, and then you got to know just now or like in few months' time, would you think
Do you know?
do you think
Yes.
things will ever be the same?
Something that have been going on for years.
yes,
You want to
it
forgive
can.
once
You
and you
have
think
this
there will be
knowledge.
repetition of
That is
the
what I'm
act.
saying.
Are you
You're an
kidding me?
Something must have
exceptional
prompted.
man.
Something must have prompted the woman to do this. That is the first thing. You understand?
So
Because
it's like,
you are not even giving your woman
I think we should allow.
Sorry.
I think we should allow Nakel to give us an example
No,
of what
I really want to understand. It's Nakel saying
I'm talking of
that once you
forgiveness.
understand the action behind it,
Behind and
It's
this,
excuse
you must have
him.
known this person. This, let me tell you.
So my question is, what kind of action would have
Let me tell
warranted
you, if you are
a
a
wife
bad
to
person,
cheat?
forgiveness. If you want to, if your partner is a bad person, even forgiveness will be bad for the man. Now, me as a person, I say I'm going to forgive because I know my woman. You understand? Now,
Or you
it's not that.
think-
It's not. That,
Or
hello?
you think you know your woman?
I know my woman. I don't just.
Do you know what this guy is forgetting here?
Yes.
What Nakel is forgetting here is that immediately infidelity happens in marriage.
Yes.
A lot of things are to be questioned. Even your kids, you start questioning them. You start
Yes.
being like, are this
That-
kid my
that-
kid?
that is
Wait,
the- if you are
that is-
questioning
no,
that-
that is the human.
That is why we said there should always be DNA tests at the point of birth.
No,
I don't want us
forget
to
DNA.
bring
We are not
this-
going
I
into
don't want
DNA
to-
now.
we're
We are
not
not going
going-
into
No,
DNA.
if
I'm
you
just
say-
telling
if you
you.
say that-
I'm just telling you the havoc infidelity will cause in marriage.
there's,
It's going to be a whole lot. Abi-
there's something I want all of us to think about.
Okay.
And the fact is, we are all humans.
Yeah.
And as humans, there are some things that are naturally going to force a reaction out of us,
Trigger.
trigger us. Now, in cases where this cheating is pronounced, maybe it's a recurrent act, maybe it's a one-off, you need to look at all of these situations to be able to come to a decision. And that was why I said what I said earlier, that I need to understand the context. But as a human, knowing that my person, the person I'm committed to, that is supposed to be exclusively mine, is with someone else, and not because she was coerced or forced, but because maybe she did it for whatever reasons, attention reasons, economic reasons, whatever the reason might be. And I did not know about it until after it has been done. Then it means that me in that relationship, I go to look out with side eye.
You know, safe.
I go to look out and say,
That one is there. That one
So-
is there.
so at every point in time-
Oju oni kuro me.
Of course, of course.
Exactly.
But
So
that
you-
is
that's-
what makes you. That is what makes you a man.
I go
Or
to look
that
out
is what
anytime
makes
I see him with
That is
something.
the stigma.
Anytime I see him with
distinct man, it's for everybody. Let me ask you: have you to see couples whereby they married for 5 or many years, they got divorced, the wife went to another place, got married, born there, and they still reconnect back and still come back to
all
marriage?
of those. So that one is not
So
infidelity.
So that one, how is that one connected with infidelity?
If it's
Nakel?
hard for you to forgive, you are prioritizing sex over your relationship, over your marriage.
So we have to create a
Yes,
balance.
that
You're
is what
asking
you are
for
doing.
a balance to it.
Let me tell you why people find it hard to forgive is because they think, so this person has made sex with this person, or this person has
But
gone out
sex
with
You
this
don't-
person.
is,
human
that's
being.
because sex is sacred.
You don't.
So
No,
How many people met their
Nakel
wife
don't
or met their
understand.
spouse
Nakel
as a
don't understand
virgin?
one
If
thing
it's
here. Do you know what
sacred,
Nakel don't understand
How many
here?
people met their partner as a virgin?
Nakel, wait.
Sex is
Nakel, wait. Let
sacred.
me explain.
You understand?
Let me explain something
But
to you.
a
No, it's not
mistake-
even about sacred.
Okay.
What Nakel is forgetting here is that you are seeing it as infidelity is all about just having sex with another partner. You are not seeing the havoc around that infidelity. Now, you just see it as cheating. Fine, she has cheated.
talking
But
about
wait, she has cheated.
wait.
But what other components will be
Attached to it.
affected that are attached to cheating? It's
Like-
I've said it like repetition of the act, trust, breaking of the trust is there. Questioning a lot of things like, are these kids even my own? If your wife, after you've forgiven her, if your wife leaves the house to go to the market and she gets late more than usual, you start questioning that, man, I think she has gone to meet someone else. Everything she does will be questionable. You might not act it because you feel like you've forgiven her.
MS, you
but
are right,
everything she
because
does
there always
will be questionable.
doubt. But you are going to work it out. That is why communication is very, very important in marriage. When you get to know there's infidelity or it has happened, communication comes in. Look at
How?
the source.
Communication, how?
Communication, look for the
I
source.
think-
What causes it? Why did this happen? When it happened, work on it.
So
When
I
you
think
work on it.
I think Nakel is looking at this from the point of, okay, forgiving and probably not forgetting.
Not forgetting.
Because what you said now,
you cannot. That is just it. But
That
you
is-
are able to forgive yourself. The first thing is being able to forgive yourself.
Now, okay, let me ask you one powerful question. Let me ask you one powerful question.
Go ahead.
If you catch your wife
Yes.
cheating,
Yes.
can you efficient or can you know how many times she has cheated before she was caught once?
If
And even if she's
it's like
even if
you're
she's
Wait,
only
let
just
him
one-
answer
like
that
you're
question.
asking if I know, if I didn't meet my wife as a virgin, that I'm trying to ask how many times men have slept with her.
I'm
before I
saying
met
in
her.
marriage,
That is the
in
same. It
marriage,
doesn't matter.
in
It doesn't
marriage,
matter. It has
yes.
happened. It has happened.
I
It might be
agree.
one.
I agree. It doesn't
It might be
matter.
one.
It
might be 10.
actually
What
does.
matters is
Let me
that
tell you how it
it
matters.
happened.
It actually does. Let
No,
me tell
no,
you.
no.
Let me tell you why
I
it does.
agree.
Like,
Doesn't
Let
Let me
me
tell you.
told you
Let
that.
me tell
He
you.
is prioritizing sex. He's asking me how many times it happened. That doesn't matter.
No.
It happened.
It is possible. It is possible your woman has been with
Lots.
plenty people.
That's
before
not what I'm saying.
committing
Don't
to
get
you.
me wrong. I'm
But
saying
at the
in
point that you
marriage,
people are on that journey
in
together,
marriage.
It has become exclusive.
Exactly. So
then-
those see, I'm
Let
saying
me
in
tell you,
marriage,
let me tell you, yes.
see, if you
Be it marriage
if you catch your
or
wife
not,
once
the highest-
cheating in
the highest
marriage,
point of relationship is
it's
marriage.
important
Yeah.
to know.
Isn't it?
That's why I said
Yeah.
he's making mistake.
I'm not
If you
making
catch your
mistake, you
wife,
are.
if you catch
You
your
don't
wife
have a heart of
cheating,
stone.
wait, if you catch your wife cheating in marriage,
Yeah.
it's important to know if this has been going on
Before
For a
now,
long-
for a long time.
That's what I said. I said
Wait, it's
communication.
important to know because
Yeah.
if it
You have to know
is
the
a one thing, if it's a one night,
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
time thing,
Yeah.
like he said,
Yeah.
well, I
You
might
can forgive.
no, I can't.
Then
I
you might
can't.
what? You might what? Finish up.
So if it is
No.
a one thing,
One time.
if it's a
One
one
time.
thing,
Yeah.
I can't forgive.
But-
do you understand? But
Yeah.
I can't nail her.
Okay.
That was
so
why I
it's
said.
so
Do you
it's
understand? I can't
hanging.
nail her. I can't throw her out of the
So
dustbin.
it's a hanging situation. All right,
Yeah.
so we take a break. We'll take a break. This is getting really hot. It is really getting hot. I really do not know what to say, but we'll take a break and be right back. All right, welcome back to the delivery room. Here we are saying it as it dey hot. Now, so we dey talk on this on this particular episode. We're looking at forgiving infidelity. Can you forgive infidelity? Can every other person out there forgive infidelity? And if you can't, why is it so hard? It's just a one-time thing. Why the big deal? What's the essence? You can just forgive and just let it go, and move on. Remember, you're committed to this person. My next question is for you, Amex. Now, can betrayal be the biggest sin your woman can commit?
Betrayal as the biggest sin a woman can commit.
Why you're thinking? I'm sure you are ready.
Yes.
I think it is actually.
I'd
I
say
think it
big
is.
yes.
because there are a lot of things under betrayal, and which infidelity is one of them. I think also lies is one of them. Everything I've expected, everything I've placed my trust on you. If you go otherwise, you have betrayed that trust. And I think that is a very strong hold of that relationship, either marriage or relationship. So immediately there is a presence of betrayal, then everything crumbles. And that is the truth. That is the biggest.
Yeah.
Immediately betrayal is into relationship or marriage. If you say you forgive and you don't forget, that in fact it makes it worse because you not forgetting now will
going
even
to
create
hurt you
more problem in the marriage because you have not forgotten. You might not want to use it to act because you've said you're forgiving, but you will question every little thing, and that will even make you judge her, even when she's not doing it. You feel she's doing it because you've not forgotten.
So there's this sense of reoccurrence, and even if it doesn't happen.
Human. When you
Of
forgive,
course.
that is why you just don't say, okay.
Just because you are human, that's the reason why you just let go. That's why you let go.
I think
at
Nakel
the
is
point
exceptional.
where you get to know that, okay, she's cheating on you. The first thing is communication.
To know why?
If you cherish your marriage, yes.
To know why?
Hello, this is the problem. This is the problem many ladies or many women have with men. Because many men lack that will of communication.
What happened to that communication before cheating?
Hello, you are not even giving her attention. You even make her you even keep herself. You kill her self-esteem. You make her look worthless. Some men.
So you feel if that happens before the cheating, then the communication will now come after cheating.
Most men don't communicate.
I don't appreciate my woman before cheating. I will not start appreciating her after cheating. Okay? No one
the high rate of infidelity.
Are you saying, as an African man,
yes,
that it is easy for you to communicate? It is easy for you to forgive, because connecting this to our Nigerian men.
It's easy to communicate. Don't put easy. Communication is paramount. That is why, boy,
the communication that was not there before the cheating was. Why would the communication come?
In marriage?
You just said it that because there was no communication, the woman cheats.
That is what most men do.
So why would that communication now come after cheating?
Some women, or maybe the two, they are falling, or they are just even there deceiving themselves.
Yeah. Okay, except there's a deception going on.
But Nakel, let's look at scenarios. I'll give you one. Yeah. A lady that is having an affair with a boss at work, and of course you are the husband at home. You don't know anything about it, and
you've been a good husband. A committed one.
But then, the reason your wife is doing this is just to protect herself in the office. To keep her job, maybe for career advancement, for whatever reason. If all of us sit down to analyze that reason, to her, she can justify it. Because she will say, it's about my career. And of course, she wants her career. She wants to advance in her career.
Maybe we should just put it this way, that the husband lost his job, right?
No. Let's leave it as the husband has not lost his job.
So what is the question?
It is now a situation where the woman has ignored the exclusivity to her husband and now looking at it that, okay, I need to do this. Oh, wait, now wait. Let me do this and move ahead with myself. After all, I don't know. After all, I don't know what she's doing. Now, this is a scenario, right? Nakel, if you are the man in this situation, how easy, I'm not saying you won't forgive, but how easy is it for you to just forgive that, knowing that it is a deliberate decision of your woman to
either there is no easy way to any infidelity. Infidelity is infidelity.
Oh.
Forgiveness is what we're talking about. Maybe it happened in the office or it happened here. If you cherish your marriage, that is the first thing. Even some men are looking for ways to go out of the marriage. That is why it will be very hard. If I'm looking for a way to go out of the marriage, maybe the marriage is not, I didn't cherish the marriage from onset. Any mistake, I will take it.
Easy way of escape.
But if it's something you cherish, and for you to have decided I want to get married with this woman, you must have seen one or two things.
Like you prepared your mind that this person anything can happen.
Cherish you.
Hello, wait.
What you are cherishing does not cherish you.
Let me bust your brain, Nakel. If you are here as a man saying because you cherish your marriage, then you want to forgive infidelity, then you shouldn't hold a stand by telling a woman to leave a marriage because of violence. Because the woman cherished that marriage, we sit here and we say, why do women still stay in marriage?
Because it's killing.
Infidelity is killing. If you don't know, infidelity is killing.
I know. If you don't know, because it's come with health issue.
Exactly.
But this is it.
Okay.
I already said it from onset. I know who I marry, or you know who you marry. For you to have chosen that person, along the line, you get to know that, okay, this
People
person,
can change.
People so also is in violence. But when that is why I said that the people involved matters. The personality of the person involved is the person you want to forgive.
Is it what the
Is
forgiveness?
it worth the forgiveness? The person you live with this person.
Immediately she cheats. She's not worth forgiveness.
She's worth forgiveness.
Immediately she cheats.
Okay, so MX, let me bring this in.
She's
Let me
worth
bring this in.
Okay.
Now, if the table is turned around,
Okay,
and you commit the act,
Do you expect a woman to forgive you?
do you expect her, like you said, do you expect her to forgive you? And my question to you, I'm breaking this into two in one. My question to you, Abib, why is it so hard for men to forgive cheating and infidelity? But then at the back of your mind, you have it at the fact that when I do it, I'm expected. It's just cheating. It's just one time. Yeah, you should forgive me. You should let it go. Why you making
Should I answer or should you go first?
Go first.
Okay.
let me now bust your
Don't
brain.
bust it.
You get to your question. What is the question?
No, the question is,
If you do it, do you expect a woman to
you
forgive you?
my man to forgive. Let me now bust your brain. I don't expect her to forgive me. Yes, because now I don't expect her to forgive me, because for me to have done it to the extent that I was caught, it means I should also consider that she's human. She has feelings. There's a kind of way she's going to feel knowing that I'm cheating on her.
Okay.
Then I shouldn't cover all that because I'm the husband or I'm the man in the marriage and now say I expected her to forgive. No, she's also human. If she didn't forgive me,
Hello, Dayo.
then if she's not forgiving me, then I think I should.
She's justified.
Yes, she's justified.
Okay, now, Abi.
No, let me answer a question. She said,
why
is
so
it
hard
difficult for men to forgive or to how do I say to forgive
cheating or
Now,
infidelity? Because they
is-
take it like, okay,
Yes, okay. First off, let's look at the societal standards of, I don't want to say patriarchy because it seems something that is not so cool to talk about now. But then the man most likely always gets away with these things because when the consequences are weighed, it tilts more on the disadvantaged side to the women. How? When there is infidelity, someone else is there sleeping with your wife, she's the one that can get pregnant. The man cannot get pregnant. She's the one that carries the burden of what's that one now? Conscience. Of conscience, right? So the guy can easily get away with it and just even move on. Okay, look at the relationships where the man is the provider in the family. So he looks at it that, okay, I can easily just go out and get someone else. Look at it also from the empirical details that we have that, okay, men would naturally be polygamous. Although I don't agree with that. I agree every human is polygamous.
that word for men and actually that's
I don't think it's exclusive to men. Every human is polygamous. And I think that it is usually, well, maybe our animalistic instincts, how we are made as higher animals. But then the society is restricting us to all of these things. And one of them is marriage. Now, it doesn't look like I'm contradicting myself, right? It is going to be very difficult for a man to forgive because he sees it as he owns the woman most times.
This is my territory.
Yes.
This is my thing.
And then there's also the ego trip with the man that what I have, another man
has
access to it. So all of those things will make it difficult for the man to access.
So in a very simple term, I also think. Let me just crown what this guy said. I also think the simple answer to that question is women are usually emotionally attached to things like sex. A woman can have sex with you now
and start
loving you. A man can have sex with 10 other different women and still love his wife.
I love the fact that they both answered. But first of all, I want to say all their point is very well true. This is it. Women carry this dignity right on them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
In the sense that women, they see the thing that when in every family, women bring shame to the family when they got pregnant unprepared.
Okay.
That is wrong. And again, when they are talking with a man, they forget our cultural heritage. And being say every man is polygamous, that word to Africa is not animalistic, it's reality. It is reality, especially when we are looking at from some aspect of religious aspect.
That's why I said it's human.
A Muslim, this is where you see, all this we are seeing, a Muslim man that is cheating outside and mistakenly impregnated the girl. You even see the family of a Muslim setting coming in crew to meet the
Yes.
woman and say, it has happened.
Yes.
They will be using the religious aspect to
Yes.
back it up. That is wrong. This is why, you know, for women, I don't even want women on this side. Because you see a woman knows that another woman is going out
With the husband.
with her husband.
And she
What will the
accepts
woman do?
it.
The woman will go and comfort. Leave my man alone.
Yes.
The woman has already forgiven the man. The woman is not stressing herself.
So she's passing the
She's
blame.
not
No,
stressing-
she has
Hello,
not.
hello,
That's
listen,
not
listen.
forgiveness.
Hello, that is
construct
hello.
that I discussed
The
earlier.
woman is only expecting the woman to come and say, okay, I know you know. I'm sorry. The woman is not expecting. The woman herself already forgiving the man, even before the man come in, because she will go
Are
and
you
meet
sure
the man,
that's forgiving?
fighting for her man.
No.
All she does doesn't have
is
a
the
choice.
truth.
Okay,
The woman will
that's
go,
your point.
will be leave my man for me. Why is he? If she's not forgiving, why would she be doing that?
So
That
if
is
you find out your wife is cheating, you go and meet the man your wife is cheating with,
Let
Abi.
me tell you why the
So
men.
why is it so hard? Why is
men?
that? Why is
That's
that?
what I'm saying. That's not forgiveness. So if your wife is cheating, you go and meet the guy your wife is cheating with and say, leave my wife alone.
I'm just talking
you can
in the
fight
aspect of
with
the
that you
women.
went to meet.
I was talking in the aspect of the-
Since you will forgive, since you are going to forgive, you should go and meet that man that your wife is cheating with and say, leave my wife
That is
alone.
I'm coming. Even men, women, some men will still cheat to confrontation of their women. Like what will happen will happen. You understand? But women, when they do it in secrecy. In secrecy. And when it happens, that is why I say communication matters. Some women are wolf. Some women are bad. I'm not disputing that. You know your package. You know the reason why you get involved with her, why you marry her. Something must have killed you to propose or to say, okay, I want you to be my woman. Why don't you start from that source to find remedy to it?
Well, maybe
Except you
moments-
marry for no reason.
Maybe moments of
Many
anger.
people
Nakel.
marry for no reason.
Maybe
But
moments
if you
of
marry
anger.
for a reason, like I marry for a reason, and I know the dignity that my woman carries, if it happens, because
Nakel.
life is uncertain.
Nakel.
it
What if she
happens-
betrays
hello,
that dignity? What
hello,
happens?
hello,
That's why-
what I'm
that's why
saying.
it's coming to-
If it happens, something must have triggered that.
So
And-
Yo,
Can
it
you
might be lack
No
of
matter what-
lack
no
of
matter
communication.
what
It
Nakel,
might
when
be
you find
lack
out,
of
when you find out whatever lack it is,
Would you still
Can
stay?
you
Exactly.
That's what I'm
Things
saying.
still
It
go
is
back to
hard.
normal.
It is hard. Hello, Dayo. Listen to me. It is hard to forgive, but you have to. Nothing is easy in this world.
And things will go
Even-
back to normal. Like
Things will
it
go back to
never
normal.
happened.
Things will never go back to normal.
It's true, Dayo.
Things will
Dayo,
never go
it's
back
true.
to
Nah,
normal.
Nakel is
Nigeria.
exceptional in this.
I'm
It's
not
very
saying that
never
men
go back
like
to normal.
me. It comes down to your sense of reasoning. It comes down, that is why the Bible says, and a man will leave the parent and a woman. Many people we're having these days, it is boys leaving their family, girls leaving their family, coming together to form a wife.
But what? So, okay, okay.
A man comes from a man was able to forgive.
Nakel,
A
wait.
man was able to make decisions.
And Nakel,
Nakel,
hold
wait,
on.
wait.
Calm
Let
down.
me
Calm
put
down.
let me put this to you.
Yeah.
Do you know now? If you agree with me, if you are going to be realistic with yourself, do you know sometimes in marriages, even it happens in relationship, whereby you just noticed you don't have any evidence, and if you don't have evidence, they say you will do what?
explain,
You will explain tire.
tire.
You don't have evidence, but you just feel with some
Most
things.
time men don't have evidence. They only suspect.
Wait, some they have. So if you don't have evidence, sometimes you just feel like, okay, with this act, I feel this woman is cheating. See, that notion alone can
trigger anger.
can scatter that relationship.
Yeah.
That is it. That is it.
Definitely.
Because you are
No,
not a man.
not to talk of you
Having
having evidence that
Yeah.
you actually cheat.
Yeah.
And you got the
Okay, you can't
pictures.
take it. You
I
can't
will.
forgive that kind of thing.
I can forgive.
So now let's look
That
at
is who I am.
another situation.
Exceptional.
So now that we this modern day, I think of course morality and all of those things are
Gone down
slowly
the drain.
ebbing and being eroded these days. So my point where it looks like I'm sitting in the middle of this discussion is that,
And I don't want to sit at the middle.
why
That
I was
fence go
wanting
break,
to-
bro.
that I
That
want to
fence
sit on
where
the
they sit
middle
on
is
top go
that
break.
I think that well, maybe this is just me being
You being you.
me being me, but I think that at this time, at this modern time, you should really expect anything from anyone. Like, you should not be surprised.
You should
When-
come prepared.
You should come prepared. Yeah. So
But I mean, before you proceed, let me just ask this question. Is there a gravity of infidelity that you can forgive and a gravity you can't forgive?
no, that's why I said earlier that
No,
I
that's
have
just
to understand
Infidelity
the
and
context.
infidelity. What are you
There's
talking
no
about
measure.
gravity?
So that is all. Is there
No, there is no
That's what
measure.
he's saying.
There's no There's no
but I
measure
have
to
understand the
infidelity.
context. In the context where she had to do it as a way out.
You still forgive.
As
Of course, that
which
is the situation.
which way out? As which way out?
That's the situation.
Like the one citing that the woman is trying to protect her.
That's what I'm saying. And now you are saying
means
the
you-
husband is
that's
okay.
No. That is not. Don't.
Okay, give us a scenario. Let Habib give us a scenario.
Nakel,
Give us a scenario.
allow him.
Give us a scenario.
Allow him.
So there's a situation where the woman has no choice
Okay.
but to do this.
Okay.
Maybe I can't think of anything. Nothing is coming.
Maybe
to
the
my
husband is in the prison and the person that is supposed to release the husband said, okay, until the woman have sex with her or
Yes,
what?
and she did it for me. Of course, I'll forgive that.
Okay, so
Forgiveness.
Of course, I'll forgive that.
So
But then-
this is it. Don't convince anything. Then Habib, don't be
Hold
too
on.
That
happy.
is not
Hold on.
infidelity.
Habib,
Hold on.
Habib,
Hold on.
Habib,
What is
calm
it?
down
What is it?
now.
No, that is not
Habib, calm down.
infidelity.
Okay, the way out.
Calm down.
Yes.
What do you call
Habib,
out?
wait,
that's
calm
not
down,
infidelity.
calm
But
down.
wait,
calm down.
Habib,
Let me
that's
come
the
in.
break. That's
No,
the
wait.
break of your vow.
It is not. Let me tell you
Okay.
something. I gave you the example, so
Yes.
don't be too happy. I know this is
Okay.
why I give that example. Okay. Now the thing is this.
Are they person that says now?
If no, he's sitting on the fence, and I want to break that fence. So the thing is this: if that woman cheats at that point,
Yeah.
trust me, in every ramification,
She will
I will
continue.
still see it as no. I'll still see it as I will categorize it under rape.
Well,
Trust
kidding
me.
me?
Yes,
What the
I
fuck
will.
are you saying?
I will categorize it under rape. Yes, because you actually it wasn't.
It wasn't willingly.
It wasn't willingly.
Yes.
I will categorize it under
Yes.
rape. It is not
Yes.
cheating. I'm telling you about
That's
cheating.
not
Cheating
infidelity.
come with.
That's why I said it's
cheating
not
come with
infidelity.
decision.
I
Are you
wouldn't
kidding me?
consider that
You have
infidelity.
decided.
Hello,
you have
you
considered a
consider-
lot of factors.
What?
Infidelity.
He is holding the point that he's
But
going to look for the
if-
source why she carried it out, and she
I
carried
still
it
want
out
to know. I still want to give
No
me a
matter
very
what,
perfect
yes,
scenario that will
In
make me
that
say,
scenario,
okay.
I don't consider it infidelity.
But shouldn't-
So I don't know about
You
it.
It's not
shouldn't-
fidelity. I don't know. That's not fidelity. That's
not
rape.
infidelity.
That's rape.
That's-
I beg.
So it's
That's-
not infidelity.
that's rape.
So you forgive that.
That's rape.
Nakel.
You're going to forgive that.
Nakel,
Of course, I
oh
will.
yeah,
You don't even know
hold
what you
on,
want. You
hold
don't know
on,
what you want.
hold on.
You really don't know what you want.
That act,
Yeah.
in whatever form,
Yeah.
in whatever name you
Yeah.
call it, is still a break of trust and vow.
It
Yes,
is not a
but
break.
there's a
She doesn't
reason
have
for
a
it.
choice. It is not
Yeah,
a break
yeah,
of
yeah.
So
trust.
that means there are excuses
Okay, wait, let me
reasons.
ask you
At
something.
the beginning, I said that I need to understand the context of the infidelity.
That is communication. That is communication.
No,
I'm talking
No,
about.
communication is not even the
Nakel, wait.
context.
Are you
Nakel,
kidding me?
wait.
No,
Nakel,
communication
wait.
is not the
There are
context.
some that are like they have the discretion and they used it to the maximum. There are some that you would expect them to have treated the situation better. There are some that this is just blatant disregard and disrespect for
And they
you
just
as a
went
partner.
ahead, yeah.
Right? So all of those things are the things that I will consider. So is this a disregard? Is this a betrayal?
So you have to
Is
know
this-
the source.
Yes, I need to
And
know
to
before
know
I
the
can-
source, you must still communicate.
All right, my final question to you,
But that's
Nakel.
not the topic. Communication is
Hello, you will
paramount.
forgive. He
Wait,
has to forgive.
you will.
But he
Of
did
course,
not
I
want
have
to.
I have
Let me
the
tell
right
you,
to forgive.
many people,
At
many
the point,
people,
it is a
many people
disregard. I'm
always
not
go back
forgiving
to
that.
their
Exactly.
for me, it's not until it happens like he is. I don't want to know of MS because to me he's not a natural person because he does things that
That are exceptional. Let's leave him to his word.
like,
Yeah, come to
see,
your
like is a
You are
the source of the
you are
devil.
only saying
Let me
this
tell you,
for the
What
camera.
Habib is saying.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
You are saying it for the camera. You will never
I say what I
forgive.
can
You
do.
will
I
never.
do what I
Nah,
can
But
do.
lie.
that's-
Nah,
From what
lie.
Habib
Nah,
said,
lie.
Habib.
From what Habib is saying, you will know this guy will forgive, and they will shoot this guy, and this guy will forgive.
But
Forget that one.
your own forgiveness. Now, which is my last question to you, Nakel. Your own forgiveness. let's now say when it happened, maybe one or two family members got to know about it. Maybe it's even your younger brother or younger sister that caught your wife in the act. And then you come back and you say, oh, I'm going to forgive. She's my wife and all that. Won't that post you or project you as a weak man? Because knowing African men for who they are, they
Or
don't
they will say the wife don't jazz am.
They don't succumb
stress
to this
yourself.
thing.
Before God and man, it's going to about 2 weeks now. A guy asked me that he caught the
Wife or girlfriend?
This brother's wife.
the brother's wife cheating, and he wants to tell. I tell him, you don't do that. Hello, when you see such, you don't do it. You will be the source of ending that marriage. Let the husband
Let him find out himself. Of course, yeah, I agree.
You don't say that.
Let him find out
Because you
himself.
might even tell the husband, if it's someone like me, I will still forgive. Then what is going to be of you? You don't do that.
No, you don't do that. I agree.
Hello?
That girl
That
is
is- you don't do
exceptional.
that.
Like I said,
when
you
you
are
cut,
not.
maybe you see your brother's wife or you see your sister husband and you want to go and tell you are a fool. You don't do that.
and
Let the husband or the wife.
I've seen
see
that
them.
in real life.
But what did
I
you
have
Don't do
that.
because you might be the
I've
source
seen
of
that
why
in
the
real
brother
life,
married
though.
or
And
you might even be
of
the
course.
mockery of the family.
But what if
Okay,
you're trying
what
to
if?
protect
Let me
your
now give you an
brothers?
So you
example.
ask me
Wait,
a question.
hey,
If they ask you and
wait.
you
Before
ask
we
me.
leave that, because
Okay.
now you are saying it as don't do that, don't do that.
Because it's the truth.
It's
Wait.
because sometimes we neglect the consequences of these things. Now you don't say it to your brother, and on the long run, because you don't want to be the source of breaking that relation or breaking that marriage. And on the long run, maybe after so many years, the 4 children your brother has wasn't his. Is another man's home. Then what would be, won't you regret of not telling your brother earlier that this is what I saw?
That is his cross, please. I won't.
Let him carry.
See,
Let
the
him
thing
carry.
is-
Let
I
him
will.
carry.
Okay.
As we round up.
That's not the topic for today, but let's
As
leave
we
it.
round up.
Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that.
At every bet, let DNA be carried out. At bet.
But it's expensive.
That's another.
That is what you're saying.
No.
But
If the government
isn't-
made it
isn't
default,
that-
it won't be expensive.
Isn't that breakup?
government made it
trust?
default.
Isn't that because you
If
don't
that
trust
is-
your
it
wife?
It is because of this particular
issue.
problem that we are
At
discussing
bet,
today.
let there be
That Nakel is
DNA.
saying DNA. If there is no betrayal, you won't be talking
About
about
DNA.
Okay,
If there is no infidelity, you won't be talking about it.
Whereby couples want a male child and they will have make arrangement at the hospital where you want to give birth. That if prevention,
Nakel, that is not the only
Are you
reason
kidding
you
me?
are
Yes.
asking
Okay,
for
so you
DNA.
guys, so that is going.
I think
Betrayal.
DNA majorly is because of betrayal.
Yes.
And lack of
paternity fraud.
Yes, paternity fraud. Yeah.
Yes.
Paternity fraud will happen at hospitals.
Okay, so it happens. But Nakelo, yeah, the question I asked you.
You asked me.
Yes, I told you that.
Won't your family see you as a
If
weakling?
won't your family see you as a weak man,
They must-
saying
for-
yes,
for-
okay,
for
I'm
them
going
to see you as a weak man,
or maybe they
you must have been
let
weak
me
from-
let me even make it.
Okay.
Let me even paint this scenario. Maybe they've known for a while
Yeah.
that it's been an act.
Yeah.
Occurrence will not bring in forgiveness. Occurrence
So
of which
Nakel
will not
is
bring.
shifting post.
No, I'm not shifting post. I saw you shitting.
Nakel
I
is
asked
shifting
you a
post.
question.
the
Do
other
not go
time.
back to your vomit. That you don't expect me to forgive
Nakel,
you.
you don't shoot your leg for you
No,
don't
I'm not
shoot your
shooting
leg
my
for
leg.
What do you
You
call
don't shoot your
that?
leg for
No,
But-
that
I asked you a question the other time.
I get to know for the first time. You are
That
doing
was not
it.
the question.
We have to discuss on it. I forgive
The question did not say
you.
one
Now went
time.
back to it. No, it's not done.
No.
The question did not say one time infidelity.
I said-
No.
wait.
Infidelity. We are not talking of occurrence of it. I won't
He
forgive.
said infidelity.
If
No.
the
Infidelity
occurrence,
does not say
I'm
one
even
act.
painting, Nakel, the
Yes.
occurrence I painted
Yes.
was that it's been happening from way
It's been
back.
happening about no.
But you're not getting to the.
I did
Yeah.
not know.
And now your
Then
family
when
has
you now
I get
know,
to
when you
know,
now know,
I
did you put the reoccurrence into consideration before making your decision of forgiving
Hello.
or not? Did you put
Look at
it
it.
into
This is all
consideration?
fidelity.
How come you are not loving the woman?
That's
It has
it.
been happening.
How come you are
Then
not
got to
communicating
know.
again?
You get to know to address the issue. You've never addressed the issue why the occurrence is happening, but now you get to know.
Oh, you
of the
feel
issue.
there are reasons behind, there are
Of
tangible
it,
reasons behind.
What if you are not
Are you
giving her
kidding me?
attention?
Okay.
Tangible reasons
What
behind.
if you are not giving her attention?
Nadia-
Why is the
Now,
attention coming
you now
after
address the
infidelity?
issue.
Where is the attention
Okay.
coming from after infidelity?
So Nakel, you
Yes.
are
It's a deliberate
saying
act.
It's a deliberate
After
act.
forgiveness,
Nakel,
it should not happen again. If it happens,
is
and that
a
marriage
deliberate
and that
Yes.
Can you hear that, Nakel?
Infidelity is
Cheating
deliberate.
is a deliberate act.
be it deliberate,
Infidelity
be
is
it
deliberate I
Be
cannot
soft
forgive
to you,
it.
according to you. But to me, something must have triggered when it happened.
Whatever it
Men,
is that
men, let me
triggered
tell you,
you,
do you even know?
We have just
do you
1
even
minute.
know? Do you even know men get to lay down with some girls for no reason? They just want to mark register.
Women
Maybe
just
for
do
fun.
it.
Women don't do it. It's a lie.
Some
They do
do
it.
it.
They do it.
Women have
Some do it.
Oga, they do it. They
for
do
a
it.
reason.
They do it.
Okay,
They do it.
Nakel, no,
thank
they
God.
do it.
Thank
They
God.
do
I don't
it.
want to talk in
They
the
do
aspect
it.
of Bib
Nakel,
because
no.
Bib is somehow.
Afa,
He's
Abi.
a gentleman.
But Amen, do you know in the council of men,
Council of men.
yes, in the council of men now, men see this thing as fun,
Casual.
as game.
Yes.
Just casual. That I just want to do it.
No,
Yes.
we are not disputing that.
But
We
they
are
are
saying there are women that
Today you are looking at
we
me
are
behind the
saying
scenes. But it's the truth.
There are
but
women
but we
that
are saying there are women that do
Okay.
that too. We are not saying
maybe one out of how many?
well
They have-
as long as
number to it. Dio, am I lying?
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're not. You're good.
How often?
All right. So final word. We have to go. Final word. Your final word, Abi.
I would say that I was saying earlier, the society is a little bit complicated these days, and I think that you should prepare your mind for the worst. Infidelity is a big deal for me. Betrayal is a big deal, and the tripod on which I operate is respect, loyalty, and honor. Infidelity breaks those three, and I don't think I can take it. But then, because of the situation of the society, where you don't really know, you might fall in love with someone and they all have dark secrets and dark places that might shake you. So on that level, I would say that be prepared to forgive. But then
Speaking like a true African man.
Be prepared.
be prepared to forgive. But
That
then
is it. Marry carry
I
that
already
forgiveness.
said my
You must
But-
when you are
but
going
you-
into
betrayal.
You, it's a no-no
Something-
for you.
yeah, everybody
cannot
knows betrayal.
Okay.
But when you are going to marriage, you must hold that forgiveness straight with you because it might not even be. Some people just have heart of stone like MS. They find they can't even forgive themselves. When you can't forgive yourself, you can't. That is why I said the person you want to forgive, your spouse, your partner, determines. What are you saying?
okay.
That you are
But
not a
don't
man
you-
that marries you will forgive if such thing happens.
But
Because I
then,
know
but,
you.
but then it's a rounding off. But this is coming. Like, don't you feel that break of trust? Because I know I've heard
It
the
happens.
word.
It
I
happens.
trusted
I
you.
said it happens.
I blindly trusted you,
Haven't you even seen?
and you did this.
Yes, it happens.
So
But you will still
so,
forgive.
so the thing is this.
Yes.
So the thing is this. It's easier said than done.
He's done.
That's
Final
all
word.
I'll say.
Final word.
So my final word now, it's easier said than done. When people say they will forgive in this kind of situation, I just see it as there are some topics, there are some issues that when they don't happen to you yet, you say things, just for the sake of
Saying it.
But like Habib said, infidelity is a big deal. When things that surround infidelity, just the airwave of infidelity is breaking marriages, is breaking relationship. Now we are talking about infidelity, the real act itself.
And the rates at which marriages
Exactly,
breaks
and
this
you are
And the way that we marry
you are
is breaking is not because of
you are
infidelity.
saying
It's because of exposure.
Okay, wait now. I make my friend.
topic
You
for
are saying
another
that's
day.
another day. So you are saying you can forgive. So the mistake people do nowadays that I see is that when things like this happen and family comes in, a lot of things, they will say, okay, I forgive. Not knowing truly well that the journey after forgiveness is the hardest. And that is what ends the marriage later on.
Yeah, I do agree with you.
No, let
You
him
might not.
let him
You
land,
might
let him
not.
land, let
It's
him
okay.
land.
If you
might
think
Let
I
him
make
land.
mistake
There
of
is-
forgive,
there
I
is-
say I'm going to forgive.
It's
You are making
opinionated,
mistake of saying you will
Oga.
I'm
not
not
forgive.
He's
forgiving.
opinionated.
But
You
let
can,
him-
you have,
It's people
you
like
have
that
right
who
to your
forgive.
opinion.
Let him-
You have a right to your
Don't cover it,
opinion.
they won't let us know.
And this
don't
is
worry,
not
I'll come back to you.
this is not the issue of having a stone heart of not forgiving. This is just you making a decision as a man. In fact,
Yeah.
for me, the decision is the best you can make. If you feel you can't go ahead with this thing,
End
it's
it.
better you just end it there.
Yeah.
Because what will happen later might even be worse.
Yeah. The emotional
And what will happen
trauma.
later might not even be the fault of the wife again. It might not be your fault because you are misjudging her
Reacting,
based on the
yes.
fact that you haven't forgot what happened.
Yes.
So the best thing is just if you can't go ahead, if you don't have the heart to go ahead, just stop the relationship and
end the marriage.
end the marriage.
Okay. Now I'm going to come in here again because looks like this is going to be prolonged. If you keep going out, you keep leaving every marriage or every relationship that you go into, what's the assurance that the next one you are going into will also stay?
So
the other person will stay faithful.
So thank you. So if you are going into any other one, that is even if you want to, and if you are going into, see, let's be realistic here. We are not saying women don't cheat. I'm not saying women don't cheat, and I'm not saying they don't have rights to cheat. But when you cheat and I don't know about it, fine, I'm okay with it. Do you understand? Immediately I know about it. Even the ones that we call perfect marriage today. How do you know that there's no even cheating going on? Sorry, the one we call, and we know there is no, but sometimes we tend to call them perfect because we don't seem to see any. Yes. So what I'm saying, those ones, are we saying there is no cheating act? But then because it is not known to the both party and they feel everything is okay. So if I'm going into any other marriage, or as long as I don't know about it, I'm not saying you shouldn't cheat now. You can cheat for all I care.
So
final word. It is when you don't love the person enough that you think that being cheated on will not crack you. If it is when you don't,
that's deep.
You don't feel the person enough, that's when it won't crack. It will crack you.
Exactly.
Even like you said, just thinking about it or just suspecting it alone will crack you.
For what he said, if infidelity will crack you because you love the person enough, and then you now have the mind to break that marriage, that is madness. Because
it's not madness. That's even enough reason. It's enough reason. It's broken. The trust has been broken
for me,
and you can't
this
stay.
is my final word
for me.
Just know, marriage, the journey is slippery, and forgiveness must come with it.
And it is important. And on that note, we come to the end of this particular episode of The Delivery Room. And remember, we looked at infidelity, forgiving infidelity. Forgiving infidelity was our topic of discussion today. And you can see it coming from the sides of the guys. I think we'll have a part 2 of this. Maybe one will have full ladies, since this is all men, so that we can have the ladies on set and also hear from their perspective. How easy how easy or uneasy it is for you to forgive infidelity. Thank you guys so much for coming into the studio today.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Habib, thank you, MX. Thank you, Nakel, for being who you are, scratching everywhere, but you have your match, MX, in the studio, doing also. Thank you guys so much. Please, turn on your notification button, like we do say, so that you know when we drop our latest edition. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would definitely appreciate it. And remember, we told you to get your contact, your friend, to subscribe to us, and you get a hoodie. You will win it. We'll bring it into the studio. And of course, we'll display you, let you know, we'll let others see that you are our winner. So please get your friends, get your contact to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And not just that, to every of our social media handle. Please follow us at Delivery Room Entry, at Delivery Room Entry. That is what we are. Just follow us, subscribe to us, like us, comment it, and you can also drop your own comment. Like we do say, drop your comment. Definitely, we'll read it and get reaction from it. If you can forgive infidelity or not. Why are so many marriages breaking? My name is Temi Dayo Anthony. Till I come your way again with my super guys. Bye for now.
Hasta la vista.